Saturday, the 13th of January, 2024. Such a pretty winter day. We've got to get out and enjoy it. Sort of cool. I think it's low 40s. Gusts going down to the high 20s tonight. We've been out once. We're going to head back out. I think we're going to run over to Buc-ee's or Love's, get some gas, get a cup of coffee, and we'll be going away from the sun, so it should be a good back road drive. So we'll see how that works out. We'll cut it off now and then pick it back up here at some point. I'm not sure when. I like this barn up here. There are a couple of trees up here a little bit further too that have the grain silos as the background. We'll catch them. Cows are out in the field eating. The farmer has put the hay out for them, taken the hay bales and put out for them. We have very little to no heat in the van. It's got a new radiator, new heater core, all new hoses, new temperature control valve, but it's putting out very little heat. And we haven't needed the heater since I did the engine and transmission swap. I'm wondering if they crossed up the heater core hoses, have the inlet on the outlet and the outlet on the inlet. That way when the temperature control valve opens, you're not going to get the heat in there like you should. So we need to figure that out, but I'm not going to do it this afternoon. The heater is putting out a little bit of heat, and it has warmed up to the low 40s, so we'll be okay. And next week when it gets down to 13, we're going to need, I've got a 12-volt heater that I can hook onto the RV batteries, and I've also have a 12-volt blanket to plug into the cigarette lighter, so we'll be able to stay warm. We'll be able to stay warm. Okay, now here are those trees, at least that one, right there with the silos in the background. And now we will turn it off again and wait till we get over maybe around Oostenala River. Okay, we're on Georgia Highway 156 looking over to our left. Walker is over to the left. That it must be Lafayette. Maybe Lafayette is Walker County. Chattooga is Somerville. I give out so much bad information, don't I? Okay, let's turn it off until we turn and go down and start crossing over the Oost-Tanala. Okay, right here on the left there's a new Ag Georgia financial building, farm credit. This is Georgia 53. You have a solar farm, a small one, but a solar farm right over there across. I don't know where that road goes. You may have to go up it one day and see where it goes, but not today. Late and hard. Now up there on the left, we'll turn before we get there. There's a church up there that has a bunch of little pebble stone castles. It's really, really neat. I have video of it. I can't think what they call it, but you can check out the video. It's real neat. Or if you're in this area, visit it. Turning right up here, then that's going to take us right over to, we'll cross US Highway 41 and take us right over to Love's and Buc-ee's. Yeah, South Calhoun bypass, Fairmount. And I said 53 spur, it said straight, but 53 would go actually 53. Well, unless they've changed this and they call this actually 53. They might call that 53 business now. So yeah, that's what they've done. They're calling this 53 and they're calling that other to be 53 business going right through town. Yes, this transmission's not wanting to shift. We get up here and stop. I don't know if we'll go to Love's or we'll go to Buc-ee's. It probably depends on how busy they are. We'll get a coffee and we will cycle the ignition switch on and off 3 times, leaving it on for 3 or 4 minutes and turning it off for about 5 seconds, and then repeating that 3 times. That resets the computer. This area is growing. I don't know how much longer people will be farming up here. We did a video the other day coming back from Dalton in Calhoun of a rental community, a investor, developer owned rental community where they are building the houses to rent, not to sell. This transmission needs to shift. It needs to go into high gear and overdrive, and it's not doing it. There, I think it just went into overdrive. Distance over there, you can see the logistics centers and everything. And so they've already got it prepped to 4-lane this 53 all the way over to the connector where it goes left. using the Circle K app. We got 25 cents a gallon off on our off of gas at our Circle K app in Somerville yesterday, and a free cup of coffee. Okay, this is US Highway 41. South is to the right, take you through Adairsville, then on down to Cartersville, then all the way down through Georgia, through Florida, down to Miami. To the left will take you all the way up wherever 41 takes you. Ohio, Chicago, somewhere. I'm not sure where US 41 goes when it goes north. Georgia Highway 3, US Highway 41. We get over here at Love's or Buc-ee's, wherever we get a coffee, we will go ahead and put this video together and start uploading it. Fairmount is on US Highway 411, and I love driving 411 from Cartersville all the way up into Tennessee and beyond. Okay, let's shift. Wherever we go in to get the coffee, we'll go in and do that first. That way the coffee will be cooling. Then we will do the video and start it uploading. Then we will do the ignition switch recycle to get the computer reset. And this is 75. Of course, south is to the right, north is to the left. We'll ride through Buc-ee's. Let's see what the prices of gas are. I know I can get 10 cents a gallon off with the Love's app. I don't see Buc-ee's price. I don't see Love's price. There's Love's price. What is it? $2.78. That means we can get it for $2.68. Now, from my understanding, this is a Buc-ee's silk fence, or black fencing over here with the plastic. I think they're building a car wash. Does anybody know anything about a Buc-ee's car wash? So you got Buc-ee's there, construction, and I've heard something about a car wash. I haven't heard anything about Buc-ee's getting into camping. Now, Love's is getting into camping. Or not camping, but overnight. Let's turn and do our normal thing. I don't think we will go into Buc-ee's here. We will just loop around Buc-ee's and go back out. We'll go over to Love's and get our coffee. Okay, let's cut through, and that way y'all can see the Buc-ee sign. Don't anybody start back off with us cutting through here now. Everybody hold what you got. This Buc-ee's, I think, has 10 or 12 Tesla charging stations. I am seeing where I guess it's true. It's on the internet. It's got to be true, I guess. Hertz is selling 22,000 electric vehicles going back to gasoline. We've counted these multiple times. We won't count them again. I say right straight across there is Buc-ee's sign, so I'm assuming that's either they may start doing some overnight camping. That looks big enough they could do a car wash and some overnight camping. Good bit of plumbing there. That's a building there. They may make a car wash big enough for RVs. I don't know. What is that? Open to the public. Those two logistics centers there are new. Michael's Wholesale open to the public. How about that? That's flooring. Michael's Wholesale. Yeah, that's flooring over there. Okay, we will turn into Love's here. We will get some gas. It'll be $2.68 with our discount. We will go in and get a coffee. And we'll wait for Speed Racer coming along. He's not going too fast, but he's going a little bit quick. I have to run up here and put on the brakes at the light. It doesn't seem to bother people. They like to put on the brakes and wear them out quicker. As I do my own work on most of this stuff, I don't like doing brake jobs, so I try to drive to where I save my brakes, where I won't have to replace them as often. Okay, well, we're going to turn this off. This will be a wrap. We're going to get gas, and we're going to do what we said, whatever all that was.